Hello, everybody. This is 369 from the Blueprint community. Today, I'm here to talk about my strategy that I use. It's actually called Inside Candle Breakout Strategy. I just came up with this term myself, and it's a 1:1 ratio strategy that I use on a daily basis. Now, this could be a swinging strategy or a day trading or a scalping strategy. I use this on MNQ predominantly. This is all I trade, but I've also seen this work on other commodities as well as other charts, ES as well, gold or even forex or even stocks. Um, so let me get down to this to the main bulk of the strategy. I've started using this strategy like literally 2 to 3 years ago, and when I started to find out, but I use it on lower time frame. I don't do swing trading. I only hold trades for a few minutes to maybe tops an hour. Um, so this is termed inside candle breakout because there's a two candles involved in the strategy. I'm going to show them to you, but most importantly, you have to follow the trend. Okay, you have to know that we are an uptrend. Also, we want to know where the liquidity sweep has been taken place. Okay, if you now this is a daily chart of MNQ. I'm just going down to see some examples here. I can also show you on a lower time frame. This is on a daily chart, by the way. Now here we've seen a strong push up and then a retracement down here. Okay, retracement. I call this a dig into a premium discount array, basically a PD array. If this was a FVG up down here, the price has dug into this FVG and start to reject up here, right? Now, as we're seeing that, I'm going to wait for this candle. This candle right here, to me, is an inside candle, okay, or the liquidity sweep candle. But this is not the candle that I'm going to enter on. I want to enter on the next candle that follows this breakout candle. I'm gonna wait for the next day, enter at top right here, okay. This is my entry point, that's my exit point, and let it ride. This is just gonna take a few days because we're in a chop condition. We're in a sideways market a little bit, but we're still uptrending, and then eventually we'll hit your profit. Okay, but here was one entry, right? My next entry would be right here. Excuse me, right here. Now you may say that, okay, well, if this was inside candle, why would you take entry on this one? Because it didn't break out of it. Yes, you're right, it didn't break out of it, but what's the most important thing that I wanted to do? It's the liquidity sweep. Okay, you see how this candle dug inside and swept the liquidity of this candle as well beneath this, and even more from here. Okay, this is why this candle is important to me to enter, and I could enter here and let it ride. Okay, sometimes let's say if you miss this move, okay, I wanna take another entry right here. Okay, this to me is an inside candle. Okay, although it's not a bearish candle, it's a bullish close, but it's still is considered an inside candle for me. And there's a breakout candle right here, this one on top. So that's how I would let it ride. This is a breakout candle. Okay, now it doesn't always have to be a bearish and a bullish candle, or a bullish or bearish candle. Um, it's It could also be both bullish candles, okay, especially if we're going in the uptrend. Here the trend is more important and the liquidity sweep is also more important, and also higher target liquidity levels. Like if this was a target of higher liquidity sitting right here, so I would want to sweep this out. That's why I would enter on this target. Okay, because there's a liquidity pool up here. I want to target this is why I'm targeting here. Now you can ask me, okay, well, if you entered already here, why did you exit down here knowing that there's liquidity? Yes, I don't have to exit out right here. I can hold this trade literally for extra R to R. Okay, sorry about that, let me correct this. Here, if I was swing trading, I could get a 1.7 R, 1.75 R on this trade. Okay, so I don't necessarily have to exit out, but I like to call this a one-to-one strategy because sometimes when you don't find these liquidity pools, let's say you're on all-time highs, you are stuck in a um, thought where like how high is this going to go. Yes, you can use standard deviations, but let's say you're not comfortable using that, you can use this one-to-one strategy and quickly get out for the day. Okay, and now these are one day candles. That's why it might take some days or even weeks to hold all this. But this is how I use this strategy on a daily basis. Now, if I were to swing trade or invest in stocks, this is how I would enter on stocks as well. Um, Let me go down to a lower time frame so we can talk about this in recent future right here. Okay, one more thing over here. I want to talk about if I was looking bearish, how would I do this, right? Um, I need a strong momentum candle to close outside of an inside candle. And now when that happens, look at this beauty. This is my favorite. Look at that. To the mark, like exactly to the mark. Like how the price closed. This is my stop loss. This is my entry and hold it till 1 to 1. Why would I hold it here? Why would I close it here? Yes, there's other liquidity pools down here, but I don't want to hold all this for another 2 3 days or even a week. But also I have liquidity pools down here, and I'm targeting this spot just to get a one out of one. Okay, and now the next day I will target this spot right here. This is an inside candle. This is a breakout candle. I would hold this like that. That's how I would go bearish. Okay, now um you could ask me why this was a sweep candle, right? This was a bullish breakout. Why didn't I enter over here? Because of the structure. The structure. We have broken the low right here, and because this momentum, I wanna see this right all the way up top. Okay, if I'm going on a bullish trend, I want to see a bullish trend. This is not bullish enough, and yes, I would have definitely get stopped out right here if I entered here. This is a risky trade. Okay, but there's more opportunities for bearish trades in this segment right here than a bullish trade. Okay, that's why I would not enter here. This is more important to see. It's more important to see that you have a trend, an upward trend, and you have a liquidity pools. Where do you have the most liquidity? Do I have more liquidity over here, or do I have more liquidity over here? Yes, I have liquidity down here. I need to target these before going up. So that's why this is very important to keep in mind. Now, if I was trading over here, would I consider this as a big break in momentum? Yes, it is. But let's try it out. Okay, this is my stop loss. This is my entry point. Okay, now it didn't hit my target, although there was a volume imbalance right here. Okay, there was a volume imbalance right here, but it didn't take all the way. Why it didn't happen? Well, this strategy is not 100% perfect, but it is. It will give you enough time for you to stop, for you to get out of this trade if the trade is reversing. Okay, no strategy is 100%, and so we have to be cautious and keep in mind that there is something called market structure and liquidity that plays in the market. Okay, market tries to come down again. Here is another opportunity. This is an inside candle. This is a breakout candle. This is where I would enter. Look at that, target met. The target was easily met. Trying to target this volume imbalance that we talked about. Sorry, let me just mark this out again. There it is. Okay, now I'm going to go down to a lower time frame just to talk about this one more time. This is on a daily chart, but that's not what I'm interested in. This strategy works the best for me on a 15-minute time frame, especially if you are an intraday trader or a scalper. This is 15 minutes to 5 minutes. Okay, this is how I would trade this. First, where is the target resting target sitting? The target is sitting right here. Okay, there is resting liquidity down here. An open of the London of New York market right here. It happened. It grabbed this liquidity up top and then it started reversing. You have an inside candle right here. And there's a breakout candle. Let me show you the breakout candle. Look at that. That's the breakout candle. That's the inside candle. and there's a liquidity sweep. Okay, that's the inside candle. That's breakout candle, target 1 to 1. All right, that's one trade for that day, for yesterday. Now today, there was again there was a sideways range for in the London session. In Asia session, market had to go pick up the liquidity up here and immediately started reversing. Also, there was a volume imbalance on higher time frame here. Price didn't want to go bullish today. We are bearish, so market started rejecting. There was an inside candle right here, and the entry gives you the entry is right there. Okay, there's an inside candle and there's an entry with a sweep on top. The entry gives you that this is the target. Okay, once you see that market's consolidating and then you see that market is showing signs of bearishness and it started to reject, and you have to wait till the momentum candle forms. There you go. You enter right here. Let me drag this out. There it is. Stop loss, entry, and take profit. Yep, just that easy, guys. It's really that easy. And I do this on a daily basis, especially when there's a liquidity sweep. I love these liquidity sweep moves. There was liquidity resting up here. This is the open of New York, 9:30 candle, 9:30 a.m. Exactly, you can see the time. And then you have this bullish push on this on this candle, and then you have candle breakout, target 1 to 1. Let's say if you miss this, okay, no problem. Take more confirmation. This is the inside candle. This is a breakout candle. Still giving you that 1 to 1 ratio. Okay. There's another one here. Inside candle, breakout candle. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. This is an inside candle, and there's a breakout candle, a strong breakout to the upside. There you go. Stop loss, entry, take profit. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to 5 minute or 1 minute in a bit. Let's do 5 minutes first. Now, if you're going on lower time frame, you'll see a lot of chop. You'll see a lot of candles, and you may get confused. That's why I don't want you guys to go on lower time frames if you're not experienced or well trained on this. If this is for I've trained my eyes. I've seen this for a few years. That's a lot of days of repetition, and I can trade this on a 1 minute as well. I can see which one is a liquidity sweep candle and the other one is a breakout and not a fake out. Okay, so this is something that I do every day. I look at it. This is the liquidity sweep. This is on a 1 minute chart. This is still a 50-minute candle we're referring to, and then we are going to hold this because this was the liquidity sweep candle, and then you have a breakout. Yes, there's going to be a little bit of chop, but again, you're doing this on 1 minute. But if this was 15 minutes, they would you could have seen like a 2 straight bullish candles. Okay. All right, here's another one. If you're going bearish, we know that liquidity sweep has taken place, and there's an inside candle. There's a bearish breakout candle. We broke out of this range as well as with momentum. Let's say if you're not comfortable taking here, you gotta enter right here. Okay, and now, boom. Why? Why did this trade work? Because there's resting liquidity down here. We are trying to target that. Market knows that. Market is giving you a hint by showing you an inside candle in the breakout candle. That's with momentum. And if you're entering with momentum, nothing's going to stop you after that. Market has to push to that targeted liquidity pools. Okay, this is from today's. This is more of a 15-minute chart, but let me go ahead and draw a 5-minute examples on this. Okay, you see this. We already know that there's liquidity pools down here. We know that the market is bearish. We know that the market is reversed at 9:30 a.m. Right now, we have an inside candle and the breakout candle right here. Let me show you that. Inside candle, a consolidation candle, otherwise, with also a liquidity sweep up here, and then you have a breakout candle. I'm just going to draw this down here. There it is. Now, this strategy is really great for scalpers or even swing traders. But swing traders, you have to hold it for a couple of days or weeks. But if you are a scalper, this is all you need, guys. If you need to know the market structure, you need to know the sideways range, you need to know the trending ranges as well, and liquidity pools. So that's why I write down here. It's a one-to-one strategy. It's an inside candle, which is usually sweeps liquidity, and then there's a breakout candle with momentum. I should type that momentum. Hold on. And then target liquidity. Okay. I hope this got brought some value and some learning experience today. I hope everyone got this and didn't make it too complicated. If you have any questions, leave me a message on my YouTube video, and also I will try to post more videos like this soon. But this is my strategy that I work on every day. Um, all right, then it was nice. It was nice sharing this experience with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thank you.